Welcome to episode 6 of trying to get all the achievements done in one go. We've allegedly got an hour and a half to launch a rocket, which is not very long. We've got quite small windows for anything going wrong because we are on a Deathworld. So super cool, good times had by all. We need to bring this guy more mining drills. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. We don't yet have the mixed build running. We kind of needed the mixed build running. We don't even have the copper mining. We needed to turn this into steel, which we kind of need to move this out the way first. So that's also a thing. Give me all of this. Actually, let's put my inventory over here. There's a lot of walls on there, though. I don't think I need all that many walls. Give me all the walls. Yeah, move all of this to a place where we can have bots helping with things. Yeah, you'd have... Oh, we put that in the storage chest, didn't it? Let's not put any of it in the storage chest. Sure, something like that. And then bots can help us move this. Yeah, we need to get this mixed build running. We need to make the science work. We need to... Actually, the thing we need to do if we're going to drop down more smelting is cut, or at least temporarily cut, the furnaces, because we're about to, and then also I don't think we're going to need more efficiency modules. We need prod mods and the things that will make science, and then I think we probably got enough robot frames, maybe. I think we can afford to cut batteries like so, and also probably cut landfill like so. We've got oh, and also we wanted to grab the steel because we got a lot of things we need to build, starting with all of this steel. Is that the right way around? Yes, and then we wanted to go here. And I think we immediately want this to be a red belt of steel. Yeah, we want to get... Actually, we also want to upgrade this through to about here, because we're going to turn this into a full red belt, even though this isn't yet, is it? No, this is 18. Okay, let's grab another 6 from the end. Yeah, like that. And maybe we need another power pole in there. We probably do. So let's turn this into all of the steel production. That's where that's going to fit, isn't it? Yeah, so we wanted this actually balanced quite differently. I think I've messed that up. Okay, let's... Oh, wow. So when you queue a splitter, it doesn't necessarily queue it in the place that you make the selection. That's interesting. Shouldn't be distracted by that. We've got quite a lot to do. I wanted 2 lanes of iron here, and then I wanted this one to be copper, and then I wanted 6 lines of copper, and we've actually only got 5. So I think we are... Yeah, maybe we make a bug report out of that thing later, but we just want, yeah, bots to be building more of that, and then this doesn't want to be iron, and this wants to be the entire belt by itself, and then I don't want this stuff in my inventory, and then we also, yeah, we also want to be giving bots a lot of jobs, because there's a lot to do. We probably will have... I don't have power poles either, that is a thing. We need to get fuel in here as well. Yeah, let's have... like so. Yeah, we need to be giving bots jobs a lot, so that they're all busy, so that when we turn up with the materials, the mixed build doesn't take that long to get going. So how much of this mixed build do we want? About that much. Usually these things are in the same place and it's a whole lot easier to do, but that's not the case today. Where do we even want this? That's the LDS, so I guess we also need to drop down some more roboports, is the theme that I am detecting, which is kind of going to be... Yeah, let's not do that from standing on the belt, that's going to be a mission. With all of these out of... Yeah, that's why the bots are running away, because we're supposed to have... yeah, we need to get these chests back in... Okay, fine. So, bots have some number of jobs. Let's give bots more jobs by connecting some of... Where does this... Did we actually put that in the... We kind of put this in the wrong... I kind of want this that way around instead, but then we also have to upgrade some of the belts as well, don't we? Okay, fine. So I guess we're not quite doing all of that yet. We want to upgrade about this much, and then I think all of this one, yeah. Okay, so that's going to do a better job of being the build that we want to be. And then a roboport, I guess here. So yeah, so that's now connected. Bots have got things to build. These landmines probably don't need to be here, but we probably do need some more defense, because that's going to be a thing. Okay, so bots have got jobs. The steel is not running because we do not have the coal feed, so we've got to go and do that as well. I do have one red splitter. Okay, fine. Let's plan on bringing a belt of coal back through here. Yeah, so there are a number of resources that we are short on, and some of them include petrochem because we don't have any radars over there. But yeah, I think we are going to push all of the coal with priority down there. We need to mine that coal a bunch more as well. These guys are in the bot network, so it's fine. And then there's, yeah, a lot of stuff we need to do. Let's also have bots pick up some of these mining drills, because, yeah, directing all of the mined coal away from the power grid is going to be interesting. We've got a different power grid plan that we also need to kick off. Was that a gun turret? Sure. And then, yeah, we can go and put these mining drills somewhere else. We can go and put these efficiency modules somewhere else. But the other thing that we wanted to do was figure out how to get this coal buffer into this feed of coal from the rest of the basin. So I reckon we probably just grab this and put it here and give it some more power, and then run this coal through here. Bots with jobs. Fine. So now this will let us, if we can do a thing, input priority right here. Okay, so we can, this is all, these guys are all mostly full. Okay, fine. And then we needed to, yeah, so we've cut off some of the products. You guys also look like, yes, and then we can pick all these things up. Oh, I did need poles, didn't I? I needed poles for me, and then I've also got a pile of copper core. Sure, fine. Yeah, we need more landmines. Yeah, I don't have any landmines on me at the moment. I did need radar as well, so let's flick you over to radar for a moment and grab all these turrets, and then we just needed, yeah, a variety of changes of stuff. Should I take that car? I probably should. I don't have a backup car at the moment. Let's leave all of those for the moment. We're going to need them later. But we do need to get onto heat pipe, because we need to, yeah, have a lot of things to be able to blueprint a nuclear power plant. That's going to be a big deal. I also want more roboports. I want some roboports for me, but the bots can make some more. And then, yeah, let's not run away from the car. In fact, let's see if we can build... This is going to give me batteries I don't want. I'm going to give me... do I want more bots? Maybe. Oh, you know what I do want? I want 4 stacks of electric engines, thanks. That's important. I want more ammo. Did I need... I remember saying I needed red splitters. I needed all this stuff. Okay, let's go and... Yeah, we were going to make the additional backup cars, having lost a couple of cars. We need one more engine by the looks of things. Okay, so now we've got the backup cars. We're going to walk away from the other car. We're going to get it back in a moment. I'm pretty sure we cut the batteries. The other thing we're going to cut is the blue science, because I think we have enough of it, and that way we'll... Okay, I probably still got... Yeah, I still had some stuff. Yeah, we've still got the sulfur on the belt, which we'll process into blue science. We've already got, yeah, all of the blue science we need. We've cut the batteries, so the drone parts are going to stop. We're going to get both... Yeah, so we've now got all the backup cars. Flamethrowers we don't need yet. Yeah, we've... Is this actually enough steel to start on the reactors? Maybe, because we've got... We did have a lot of red chips. We did want... Oh yeah, I want it to be down here, because I think part of managing the lack of petrochem is we are going to only pump acid in if we have less than, say, 2,000. And so that should run down this buffer of acid. Did I get prod mods? I've got some prod mods. Good. Oh, we're going to need... We're probably going to need more red ammo as well, because we've got a lot of stuff of that to do. Hopefully that area is safe enough. Maybe it isn't. And then, yeah, being short of all of this stuff, also a bit of a drag. We are going to need bots to clear out some of this stuff, because we have science builds to go here as well. And then we're also just going to module all of these refineries and all of the cracking, because we need to do that. The other reason why we're down here is we need to give all of the steel to landmines, some of the steel to landmines. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, all of these tanks are pretty unhappy. We probably could cut lubricant as well. Who knows? Yeah, give me a lot of this stuff. Give me a lot of these as well. And then also... things we are going to do to try and manage the petrochems shortfall. Do we have... Oh, we don't even have... That's why. Or at least one of the reasons why. Do we want to do that there? Maybe we just want to do this, like... here and go, like, have another roboport. Where's not going to be two in the way? Let's... Yeah, I think some of those are going to be in the way, aren't they? Maybe. Who knows? It's probably fine. Bots can probably get around to building that. Yeah. We're going to attempt to do a coal liquefaction thing, because I think that's... I mean, it's going to be nasty, but I think it's going to also be the only way that we get the things we need in time. Cut off the cracking for a moment. What is that? Piece of wall taking damage? Okay, that's fine. All of these guys are more or less running. Let's take the... Yeah, we kind of want a decent amount of steel as well, being already short of steel. Can we... We cannot see whether or not... but we do need... Okay, so we need to bring landmines down here. Those guys still need their mining drills. Yeah, we need to take a lot of stuff to various places. Okay, so we've now got... We've now got the heavy oil that will allow us to kick off... You've got... Yeah, we're going to get a lot of steel from that, which is good because it's going to be necessary. Let's fully prod module this plastic, which, yeah, they're going to enjoy a lot. We'll grab some landfill, because we're going to need that. This box is fully limited. Did I see that in my inventory I had... I did. I don't need those. Okay. So, if you guys are full, can we also just make sure that this other weird bit of steel process down here also continues? Because, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do at the moment. In fact, can we get... That's enough for one reactor. I wonder if we have... why is... Yeah, the sushi is backed up again, because that's a cool place for things to be. If we grab all of this, do we have enough stuff to start crafting? We need fast inserters. We're going to do it like this instead. Yeah, all of the steel, all of the copper, that's nearly... Okay, that's going to be a decent amount of the concrete, and we're just going to have this thing make our nuclear reactors when I find where nuclear reactors are. That should be enough of that, and then we need copper, which hopefully we have down here. That's kind of enough copper. That's at least enough for the first two. And then we also need a bunch of red chips. All of that is kind of slow, but never mind. 5... That should be enough red chips. I think I'm going to turn the rest, because I noticed that I had a lot of frames as well, and we're just going to turn those into more construction robots. I don't know if this is enough steel. Do I have anything else in my inventory? No. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be enough steel, but we should be banking steel in a couple of places now. Oh, we should probably turn also this thing back into gun turrets, because, yeah, 40 radars is more than we need. Okay, so we're going to get... Yeah, we are going to get the things that... We're going to get our reactors out, which is fine, and then we've got backup cars again, because we kind of lost those for a while. Yeah, we just got a lot more things to do. We've got some... Is that... I'm not sure whether or not that roboport is outside of spitter range versus those landmines. Yeah, things that are cool. Oh, did we actually get mining drills? We did not get mining drills. We kind of need mining drills before we visit that little outpost to the east. It's kind of a thing, and then I guess we should probably also get, yeah, let's get, gun turrets are still going, let's go to the bullets, let's get, yeah, we're going to need still a decent number of mining drills. Do I have, yeah, there's just a bunch of junk that I don't necessarily need in my inventory. I don't think I need anything that I was carrying there, but I do want all of these efficiency modules. And do I actually have, I've got a lot of inserters that I don't want. I don't want really these kind of inserters at all, but I do want, because we have a lot of outposting to do, I want to take all of these. I'm going to need to, yeah, divest materials into a car, because we need to carry more stuff, because I want to take all of these to the outpost. I kind of want to take, yeah, still all of these. Do we need that much red belt? I hope we don't need that much red belt. Or what I should have done is also set up red belt production at the other outpost. So this is going to be a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, then we need to get, oh, I need more pipes. I definitely need more pipes. Pipes for me, where are the other pipes? The other pipes are over here, because we will need to get acid over to where we want to be mining uranium. That's also definitely part of the plan. I think I have, okay, I've got some stuff in here that I don't need, so that'll get rid of some of it. This iron can go on the ground. These three things can go just back in here. Plastic as well. Wait, why do I only have one heavy oil barrel? What even... Do we need to go back there to do that again? 50 heavy oil? I get 50 back. What is the coal liquefaction process? And how many do I need to kick that off? I need 25. Okay, so one barrel is in fact going to be enough. That still seems pretty bad, and we can also not afford to lose the car at this point, because we have a lot of stuff in the car, and we have used like 15 minutes or so, and we have not really advanced getting the mixed build online. We have, yeah, this area definitely needs to survive, because it is kind of the... First of all, the iron is vital, but also this is the spot that is defending anything coming around the side of the lake. Can we get... I didn't get any regular belt. I want more iron out, and I think the way we do that is we've red belt all of this to here, and then red splitter. What are we doing? We're going like that. Like that. Yeah, and now with that increased capacity... Oh, notice there's one of those guys on the ground. We should be able to... Okay, so this bit here didn't actually need to be red belt. It was the other side I was wondering about. But we can get a couple more miners there. We can give these guys a couple of efficiency modules. No big deal. That's going to bump the mining a little, but not a lot, and not a way that I feel particularly great about. How many... Okay, so we've still got enough landmines there for hopefully that to be a deal. And then... Yeah, that's going to work, isn't it? That's going to fully balance. That's going to be fine. I needed regular belt. I need regular belt. Did I want to put a... Do I have a radar over there? I do have a radar over there. Yeah, groups like this are pretty large. Okay, so that's going to do a decent job of thinning some of the biters out so that we lose less landmines because, you know, grenades basically free. Okay, let's... Yeah, then we need to... Yeah, these guys also being short of ammo. I guess that's another good reason to have the other stuff over the other side. Okay, I don't know whether or not we got... and then maybe we do need a bit more copper from the looks of things, which is... Interestingly, completely dry. That's not what I expected. I expected to have... Oh, I guess we've got copper down here that we can use, can't we? Because this is all... a bit silly. Okay, so that should get us the third reactor we need to make all of that a thing. Can we just... no, because steel. That, I believe, is a... Oh, and I also wanted to kick off capsules, didn't we? 35, that's not quite enough, is it? It is 10 steel short, and was also... No, we've got enough copper. There we go, 10 steel. Then, yeah, this can go back in this box. Get these things back out of the inventory. Put the copper in here. Put the steel in here. Is that the third? 3, yes. Okay, so we can set that up in a bit. I don't have green chips. The rest of this plan will need green chips. If I end up... Do I even have 44 mining drills? I guess we get more mining drills. We're going to need a lot of mining drills. And yeah, this iron production is a bit of a concern. Get out of my inventory and in there. Because we're still going to need all of this steel. Oh, did we also... Yeah, ammo was... yellow ammo is the kind of ammo I want to defend with. Maybe if I can make some better decisions about picking everything up at the same time, instead of going backwards and forwards and needing to change my mind about stuff, things will go better. Maybe not. Okay, let's go and... Yeah, it's fine. Do I need... Oh, I also needed regular belt, didn't I? I think we're just going to build more regular belt at the other outpost, and then I think we leave those as they are over here. Oh, wait, that's where we had more mining drills. We had more mining drills in this box, I think, is the storage chest with... maybe not. Maybe there's another storage chest somewhere as well. Because we've got another... Where are the other storage chests? I don't think there's a storage chest over here. Is the only other... Maybe it is over the other side, because I remember dropping a storage chest there. I would have thought that one would be closer, but, like, whatever. Tracking those down is a thing that will be important, but not super important yet. The thing we do want to do is we want to give... I gave away all the steel that I had, so I guess we're not actually kicking capsules off yet. So that's cool. Okay. Let's go and... I mean, we didn't buffer the steel that was over here, but I think that's kind of fine, because it's still going to be... Oh, we didn't power the inserters in the middle of the build. That feels pretty bad. That means that this outpost has not been producing steel this whole time. I was kind of relying on... also, we missed a piece of belt. I was kind of relying on having all of that getting work done, but we actually missed a chunk of steel, which feels pretty bad. Okay, the other thing we're going to do, I said we were going to build some belt over here, so, yeah, here we go. Those things are things that I want. Yeah, gears, yellow belt, gears, red belt can be here, and then this way we can be making more stuff. And then also let's get... Yeah. They all... Yeah, and then we can have 5 stacks of each of these. And then this is a way that we can be making materials closer to where... Where are those guys going? They're still heading in there. That is an interesting thing to remember that we need to defend, because we were planning on putting a bunch of stuff in fairly sensitive places. Is that going to be... That's going to be enough steel, isn't it? Okay, so we're making steel. We're also making red belt. That's pretty important. Didn't we have another car? Yes. Because, oh yeah, this car had things we wanted to take this storage for the next section of mixed build, which I reckon is going to be pretty important. I don't actually need to... I can take all this red belt at this point, because we are now manufacturing red belt here in a way that's kind of okay. We also did not... We need this chest down here to be a productivity module, yeah, to supply productivity modules to this part of the mixed build. And then the bots are done, so I reckon we kick off the next part of the mixed build, which is going to look something like that. We're going to have to do some surgery, but that's also the wrong way up. Something like this, and then actually not with prod mods, just with regular assemblers. And then we want kinda more, and then one of these belts was being upgraded. Actually, that interface we will worry about later. We want to get all of this section upgraded. We want to move all of these inserters also to the other side, and then we want... Yeah, we can do this side with the red belt, can't we? That will improve belt delay. And then we want... Yeah, that is lined up properly, isn't it? Yes. But we also want more. How many is that? 10. I think we eventually want to go up to 14 for red chips, and then maybe another 3 for modules, and then another 3 for blue chips. So I think that's going to be... Like, we won't set recipes yet. We also don't necessarily want all of... Are they lined up? Yeah, they're lined up, aren't they? It's going to be a whole lot easier to... Yeah, we're not going to worry about any of the difficult bits of figuring out the interfaces between those, but all of these things, this gap should be the same, because it will let us copy and paste things later, and it is, and then we're going to need some more roboports, so we can have like a roboport here, I guess, and then that interface is going to be a little more awkward, but never mind, and yeah, so that's going to get us... that's actually going to be how big the mix build needs to be, which is we need more roboports down the other side, but that's also, you know, a thing, whatever. Okay, so we are now making that steel. We've got to get these miners down. Give me this car back. Yeah, we put some stuff on the ground. Is that true? We put this car on the ground. Okay, before that iron, we are going to go and mine some more coal, because I think we're going to need more coal as well. The landmines getting destroyed are going to be a constant thing. We're just not going to worry about that. Yeah, we need more coal because we are planning on doing a coal liquefaction thing. Also, do you have enough landmines? Maybe. You probably need some mining drills and some of these, and we're just going to have those bots continue to do stuff for us, but not that one. And then these are going to need to continue, and these are going to need to continue, and I guess it's just bots and jobs. Yeah. Having all the bots perpetually busy is going to be important. Are they going to come... Let's presume that... Okay, maybe they come around the other side. Let's just, like, slap some of these and... Actually, can we slap those in there? Yes, it's fine. That's all normal and fine and sensible and good. Things are fine here. And, yeah, we're just going to... let's, yeah, continue to do this belt balancing thing. Okay, so now presumably we've got an entire belt of coal out, and this means that we can have... Oh yeah, we should drop... Yeah, need to drop these radars by the mixed build as well. Need to get this uranium mining. Yeah, need to get the uranium mining. I mean, bots have enough jobs at the moment. With all of that stuff going on down there, bots are pretty good for having jobs. Let's not... Here is going to be a decent place for a radar. That's going to get me radar over most of the mixed build. And then how many refineries do we have sitting around? We're just going to give bots more jobs. We have... And then we don't have... Oh, we don't have pipes because we don't have the iron going through, because we are pushing the iron into the mixed build and also into the steel. I'm probably still okay with that. Yeah, we are kind of struggling for iron at the moment. Never mind. How many refineries? 15. Okay. Because the coal liquefaction pattern... Actually the same pattern of refineries and pipes as usual for just regular non-coal liquefaction stuff. Let's actually get this out the way of, because we've got to get the acid and the gas through there. How many did we copy? 9, so we can have like another 6 because we counted how many refineries we had sitting around. We can only fit another 4, but that's fine. They also have the wrong recipes, that's also fine. They're also not in bot range, so we're going to have to do that as well. And then I kind of want to be doing, and then we're also going to need, yeah, some of this is going to be space for LDS, some of that's going to be space for plastic. I think we also need to put, let's do this uranium, and then let's presume that this is not going to be in the way. I have cliff explosives. Yeah, let's presume that we can get the... Yeah, that's fine. That's got build range over everything we need there, and then we can longhand some of that stuff in. Oh, we definitely needed to bring the acid. That's kind of why we were down here with even this landfill to do that. I should probably be doing these pipes myself. I think bots will take a while. Also, this whole, hey, let's build a ton of stuff might be a little bit awkward if... Oh yeah, because I prioritized the expansion coal, we actually prioritized the other way, didn't we? We prioritized into the steel, because we're also super short of needing steel. So that's another cool thing to have to be dealing with. And there were attacks that were swinging in from the... Yeah, there were attacks that were swinging in from these bases, like down here or something. So, yeah, other reasons to want to get the uranium mining. Not only do we, A, need the uranium mining, but also, actually it's going to get power as well. I think this might turn into a bit of a defensive position because we are not pushing many of these bases yet. That's all still fine. Okay, so we've got power here. Yep. So let's now set up another little outposty thing. You have a bunch of bots, and then we're going to mine some amount of this stuff. You want me to give you the things, to be honest. You want this, you want a bunch of landmines, some of these, power poles. I don't have enough regular belt for this, do we? That's interesting. I guess we might be doing the rest of this with red belt, because that's what we have, which is not necessarily the greatest decision for an iron constraint. Never mind, moving on. We are going to... Yeah, did I bring any iron? I did not. Because I think the plan here is... Oh, we also didn't bring... Okay, I guess we're doing this with... We're doing this with fast inserters. We didn't really want to be doing this with fast inserters. I don't think this needs or deserves fast inserters, but that's what we brought with us, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're just going to have this thing here, and we can have... you want to be making fuel cells and you want productivity modules. That's not true at all. That's not how that works. We want 3 of these here, and then the gap like so, so that we can have this thing actually making the fuel cells. That's why we need to bring the iron. Yeah, whatever. Okay, you guys give me all of most of this stuff back, and then actually you almost certainly want to keep those landmines. Yeah, how far have we got? Let's drop the radar here as well, because we're probably going to need it. We might have to go back to the coal and repair the coal, which would be a bit of a shame. Not something I really want to do. And then I think we also just drop a bunch of gun turrets here. And maybe some around the Roboport as well. And the ones at the front get sacrificed, and the ones at the back get bullets. It's very... Yeah. It's not a great place for your base to be morally, but never mind, it's what we're doing. Okay, so we are not producing nearly enough uranium because we didn't give all of the miners acid. So now we've given all the miners acid. Some of these... okay, so the build ranges are overlapping. I think that's a thing that we are fine with. And now all of the miners are running. All of the miners look like they're running. We still just need... Yeah, we're going to have to defend that from multiple angles, especially if it's catching large numbers of bots. And then we kind of also want... roboports through... Yeah, we don't need all of... The last 7 of these are not going to need... all of those inserters. They're only going to need the... Oh, wait, no, because it's the green chips, isn't it? Because that's all kind of weird. It's this inside one. Okay, we are not going to worry about that. What we wanted to do was module these differently, but I guess we can do that later as well. The thing we were really here to do is figure out here on this output lane is a place where we can have a roboport that will connect. And then we can also do the same thing over here using the output lanes because because we don't want undergrounds for the input lanes for long-handed inserters being able to grab things reasons. These are all still in the main network of a couple of hundred bots. So that's why we can just drop... okay, let's also have some gun turrets by this here radar. Yeah, that's why we can just get around to those landmines later, hopefully. This is going kind of okay. Okay, now I think we've really got to go and get a lot more mining running because we currently... Yeah, that's the amount of steel we are banking. We have 57 minutes left to get everything done. And we do not have the yellow belt that we need to drop additional mining posts. So that's cool. We don't even have... Yeah, we don't even have the yellow belt over here because we did not boost. Okay, fine. Things are great and cool and swell. On the upside, most of... Yeah, here we are. This is where we want it to be. And you also needed more landmines, and I do not have any more landmines for you, which kind of sucks. Cool. Okay, yeah, you guys are... Yeah, these gun turrets are doing work, aren't they? Sacrificial gun turrets, you guys still got some ammo, it's fine. Some of you guys have run out already. Oh yeah, we wanted this iron as well, haven't we? Fine, great. Yeah, let's get all of these... Oh, here's the yellow belt that I can use to be doing this... Yeah, do I have... I have... Okay, fine. Is that iron the next thing we want? Maybe. Okay, those guys were actually not within range of things. Problems with spitters. Which we still don't have the landmines for, but whatever. Things we need to get around to later. And then we want to also go and connect this iron, because we kind of need this iron as well. Yeah, same kind of deal here. Give you some bots, that's probably more bots than you needed. You don't have, this is not enough mining drills to go and collect the amount of copper we needed. So that's an interesting thing to realize. And then also not having... let's give you undergrounds, let's give you belt, let's give you power poles. Yeah, not having... we don't actually... There aren't that many mining drills here. We can just... Yeah, we can just do that way around. Then we needed... We wanted this to be a red belt bag, didn't we? So let's just do... red belt here. And this thing can also just go like... You guys out of... No, you're just... Sure, whatever. It's probably fine. Okay, the thing we haven't done is defend this at all, or power these things, or give this thing belt, and we also don't have... We're out of... Oh, no, you guys have got stuff. Okay, fine. Yeah, this iron mine is going to get hit, and we'll need landmines. But we also don't have landmines with us at the moment, so that's cool. Do I still have... No, I don't. Do we have... We don't even have a radar over there. And then we are already intercepting attacks, so that's a super cool place for us to be. Yeah, more gun turrets, I guess. More gun turrets. When in doubt, more gun turrets. yeah, things we're using iron for that we also can't really spare the iron for. Iron was not actually the thing I expected to be struggling for, at least as iron plates. I was expecting to be struggling for steel. So, anyway, yeah, and then the other problems are there are also some more nests that we need to push, kind of between us and where we need the copper mining, and the copper mining is also kind of super important, so I don't know what we're doing about that either. Put this on the left, put that on the left. Hey, we've got more iron ore coming in. Okay, I think we've got to drive back to the base and get more landmines. I don't think there's a way around that. The mixed build looks like it's done, which is nice. Some of this stuff isn't really banking. Those guys aren't powered. Let's make sure they get powered because we're going to need it. Did we drop... we have got... We can actually speed module these. We are mining enough uranium that we can speed module all of these. Okay, that's good. Maybe we go and do nuclear power before we do... That's kind of compelling. Maybe we do actually go and drop... Do I have steel? Maybe not. Because I did want to get the capsules going. That's way more steel than I need for capsules. Okay, maybe we do... I mean, because we've got the reactors. That's mostly silo steel, is it? Let's not... Yeah, we're going to take off that output priority because we don't necessarily need the blue science, so we don't need to specifically concentrate the... I needed iron. I needed iron to take... Then you don't need gun turrets. I needed iron to take over to the things that should have been building our nuclear fuel cells for us. That is a thing that we need. And then I also needed more mining drills. And then, actually, grab these. Grab all of this iron from these belts, because you guys can now... Yeah, that's gonna... Didn't leave a radar there. Probably should have left a radar there. Some of those gun turrets are firing. We were here for landmines. That is the thing that we needed. And also belt. We need landmines and we need belt. We might need power poles as well. We'll get some of those. Yeah, I think we are going to... yeah, we don't need that much belt to exist at this point. But we would like a decent amount of it. And then I don't need all the steel. And that's a decent place for that to live. And then I would like... Then also, do we have more mining drills? That's gonna do a decent... You know, we're gonna have more of the mining drills that we need when we want to build as much of the copper as we want. Land mines. And also... Yeah. So we've got a bit of landfill. We probably won't need a lot of landfill. That tree can get out of my way. Where are the landmines that I need? Do we have 2.7 thousand landmines? That might actually be enough. The other thing we want to do just to give bots jobs is we're going to need 2 belts of stuff getting into the base somehow, because we've got the things coming back from the mixed build, and then I think we're going to do LDS over there as well, and also steel. And we're going to just red belt all of that, and I think that's going to be enough to have 2 red belts worth of stuff. I don't know exactly, or probably should have gone over here. Never mind. I mean, bots working on things, it'll be fine. Then also, yeah, bots can... I've changed my mind. We're not going to have bots help us get that stuff out. But yeah, we're going to go and do... That's not... Is it true? Can we do... Yeah, we're going to be greedy. We're going to be incredibly greedy. We are going to attempt to do... I only bought 38. That's not enough, is it? Because these guys need, like... Yeah, that's enough for 3 fuel cycles. So it's going to be a little bit, but it's not going to be everything we need. But I think we're just going to put the nuclear power down here is going to be the plan. We've got 3... Did I actually bring... We do have 3 reactors, yeah. So I've thought of things that we might do. Yeah, whatever, you guys are always going to have a hope. Yeah, things that we might do to try and make a nuclear reactor easy to build. And I think what we're going to do is heat exchangers, yeah. Not quite there. about here. We're going to do 3 reactors, which is going to be like 260 or 240 or 280 or something like that, some amount of things. But this pattern, not even like that. If we do this like so, then I reckon this thing here, let's do this as well. That's going to be kind of a repeatable pattern that we can kind of spam in a couple of places. And that's going to be, yeah, pretty close to the size of thing we want for the number of exchanges we want to get in. I guess we move all of this like back to here or so. And then we're going to do all this with bots. These... Where's the middle? That's kind of the middle? Yeah, that's close enough to the middle. And then we've got kind of 8 exchanges contributing to each of these pipes. So I reckon we also just go 6 of these across. And that's going to be somewhat balanced. And then this can go here, and then we can just tap more of these in. And we can even leave spaces for it to put the power poles in, and we can just do this with regular power poles, which is a bit wild. This one needs to come down. I think there's a space there for power poles. Okay, so then we just have power poles through here. This is... yeah, ugly ways to build a nuclear reactor when you're in a hurry and don't really care all that much. And then we are going to... we're just going to connect this back to the main Roboport. The main Roboport network. That's how that's going to work. So that doesn't have power? Why doesn't it have power? Over here. Sure. Okay, so I remember saying I wanted the mixed build online in like with 2 hours to go. We don't have that. We don't even have the mixed build online with 1 hour to go, which is also going to be a problem. Can we just... yeah, we can actually just have it like here instead. Then we also need to defend this thing, but it is the main Roboport network, so we should just be able to, yeah, have a bunch of landmines and feel pretty bad about it. I think we're going to have to, yeah. I think we are going to have a radar over here as well, just to keep an eye on it. But this feels pretty sketch. How do you like my... oh yeah, and then I also have bunch of this stuff in my inventory, so I should not have that stuff in my inventory. And then also yeah, sure, all of that is pretty sketch. So this build, the mixed build, is more or less done other than the interface. We are making the red belt, we are bringing in the steel, we've got 110 mining drills, which is kind of enough. Do we have enough? We have enough red belt. I think we've got to now go and do the thing. And we didn't actually have... okay, we are short a couple of stone furnaces. That's fine. We can just upgrade a couple of these to steel furnaces a bit early. Yeah, now we've got the issue of... oh yeah, we need yet more landmines. Because... both of these defensive positions needed landmines. I should have got more landmines. I forgot that I needed all these landmines. Maybe it's not time for the thing. Yeah, you want landmines to be able to defend all of your positions, and then that pole I hit is a thing, and then down here... where you guys stopped? Oh, because these... yeah, we're not tapping that. Yeah, okay, fine. That is a decent reason for you guys to be stopped. You guys also, I guess, want all of the landmines in a way that feels pretty bad. And then landmines... if we do this with a copy, we get to see where the boundary of the build is, and that is more landmines than I gave them. So I guess we are once again driving back to the base to pick up more landmines, which is... not really a thing we had time for, because now it is definitely time to be going and connecting the copper. And we are somewhat behind on all of that, and feels bad. I wonder if I had landmines over here in these boxes. No, we've already spent all those landmines. And we are, yeah, we are losing the guys who are trying to build the stuff. Oh well. Let's get more iron to take back to the nuclear power plant as well, so we can continue to build the fuel sections. That's going to be important. And then I'm pretty sure I cut a channel through... Okay. Through here to be able to get to the landmines more easily. Yeah, okay. That's going to be basically all the landmines we get. I think. I don't think I can afford any more landmines than that. And then, oh yeah, you know where there was iron? There was... Is 190 power poles going to be enough? I'm not sure if 190 power poles is going to be enough. Give me these back. Over here... I believe there was... Yeah, there was this iron here. That's kind of building up. There's only 2 stacks of iron. Okay, fine. There's a lot of gun turrets. I don't think I need that many gun turrets. Hey, here's iron. Okay, that is going to be enough iron to be making nuclear fuel cells a bit. And then I think we are... Okay, other than the fact that we keep hitting power poles, which is a super cool trick. Hopefully we have... Okay, so we've got some nuclear fuel cells. That's great. You have all of these, and then you just, yeah, live in there. 20 fuel cells. Amazing. This means that I think we just, yeah, we just get this running basically as soon as we can. I don't think we're going to need... I don't think we're going to need 2 reactors for a while, but I can see us needing... And then all these are connected. That's all connected. Okay, and then... Let's also get... Okay, I think we're going to do this with a car because it might be out of bot range. I want to connect this to power grids on both sides, and then we really have to go and get the copper. It will definitely be time to connect copper after that. Actually, is there... Let's go and just check briefly on... Because I remember seeing there were some things that got destroyed, and yes. Oh, I don't have any walls. Amazing. Cool, so that's super great. Things that I'm really happy about doing now. Put that back. Yeah, there's a hole in a couple of places. And they're A, getting through, and B, destroying stuff, so that's never great. Flamethrowers are going to do, you know, normal flamethrower things. Okay, definitely time to go and connect copper, because we've only got allegedly 40 minutes until we supposedly launch a rocket, and this is not the way I want to go. Yeah, you guys are going to introduce yourself to the landmines, that's fine, and then... Yeah, we still have to do all of the research, we have to make the mixed build actually run, we have to do the rest of the mixed build setup, we have to get... we need a red splitter in there. This is the other reason why we're not actually making all the belt that I thought we were making. We need that splitter. Yeah, we've got to go and get the copper. Do we just... Like, we need this copper. I think I need to push these bases. I think it's also getting a really spicy time to be pushing those bases. But is there a way that I can... Maybe we can... Even those are going to be... I'm just trying to figure out if we can get in there, not actually push those bases, and be even greedier and run the copper around the outside. But I don't know, because there are guys like this who are... I mean, they might even aggro on... Oh, cool, we've got an expansion here. That's a super fun thing to deal with. We've got 2 expansions here. Amazing. So I guess that's... Is this better than having expansions anywhere else? This is also like a super dodgy time to be doing this with... Like, the big biters being out is kind of a problem, because the big biters have more... And I can't really go that way, there's the gap maths, the holes are big, and we have lost power poles there. Yeah, the big biters have kind of more health than the car, which means if we ever get into a situation where we are trying to crash the car into a biter like that, yeah. I don't think there were things in the car that we needed. Yeah, we're gonna... Sure. The reasons why it's good to have built a backup car. So I think we are still going to attempt to I mean, can we... Yeah, these guys. Hopefully all of that got their attention. Yeah, that power pole there is the one that is destroyed, which we kind of need to put back if this plan is going to work. Yeah, things... And, you know, that power pole as well. Because this is currently, yeah, not on the network, and we kind of need it to be. Yeah, and we're also low on yellow ammo, which is an interesting situation to be in. Give me this back. Give me... We also really don't have a whole lot of landmines to be pushing this into big biters, which is a little bit of a shame. And also these big biters are still here, so... Okay, so yeah, I want to be putting them where they don't aggro on me. Cool, we've got another achievement. We've also got the steam turbines online, which means we are just going to go and cut all of that power supply, and we are now running nuclear power, which is very exciting. Probably less than 160 megawatts, way less than... We don't even need one turbine for this. But yeah, we now hopefully have power here. What are we doing? Yep, we want Roboport support here. We want to give this a bunch of bots, have a bunch of bots, have all of these, have all the mining drills, efficiency modules, yes, power poles, yes, then you're going to need a lot of landmines as well, which is going to be a shame because we kind of can't support that. Oh well. Yeah, how many is that? We just dropped... We didn't have that many miners with us. Oh well. And then we still want to get like three copper belts. 3 copper belts? 3 red belts of copper. Which is more than... Yeah, more than we are mining. Oh well. I don't think we have time to try and push that base at all. This actually needs to go the other way, doesn't it? But if we do this and then we upgrade some of these, then we should be able to get a red belt here, red belt here, red belt here. These are our 3 red belts that we just need to somehow drag back to the base. And then we're going to make a bit of a mess with this. That's way too many landmines from a direction that I'm not even thinking about getting attacked. If I'm not pushing those bases, then I should be putting the landmines over that side, like that, in a very organized way. Strats, apparently. We should probably also connect this to the mining. And then, yeah, have more gun turrets. And then also leave a radar, and then also worry about what bullets we're putting in these gun turrets, and at this point we don't even have the materials to push those bases, even if we wanted to. So, I think we are going to figure out how to YOLO, even if they're pathing here. I mean, which way do we... Yeah, we had landmines there, that's fine. Maybe we just try and squeeze through here between... Do we push this? Do we... Maybe we go all the way around the outside and push that. That doesn't sound like a good idea either. But yeah, all these guys attacking is a bit of an issue. Yeah, and we have... I needed the mix build to be running for the base... Oh, yeah, we definitely can't go there. That's not a good place. Oh, also I have all the landmines. That'd be why these landmines don't exist yet. Yeah, so how many landmines am I leaving? And how many landmines am I taking with me to do... And why are you guys not all running yet? I guess because you don't have the power poles? Okay, sure. Yeah, I think we've got to go this way. I have both cars that are still alive. So that's fine. We are going to get attacked in all these directions. And it's going to be pretty grim. Yeah, with stuff like that. This will go better if I can actually put the things in the places. Okay. Oh, you guys don't have undergrounds. Why didn't you have enough undergrounds? I didn't bring enough undergrounds. That's super interesting. Because we're seeing a bunch of this stuff like over here, like this. Are you guys also short on belt? Are you short on... You're complaining about not having undergrounds. It's all kind of running now, so I am not going to worry about it. We are going to presume that... Because we also kind of don't have... Oh, we also side-loaded a weird thing there. Can we at this point even launch a rocket today? Or all the corners that I'm cutting going to mean that we kind of struggle to launch a rocket at all? Because this is... Yeah, and then we can, oh, we've got an attack grouping there as well. Cool, cool things that are great. These are definitely bases that need to be pushed at some point. I think my plan was if we... there's an expansion through here as well, of course there is. Oh cool, and then that gets the attention of everyone. That's a great time. And then that gets the attention of everyone. Okay, we're still alive. That was kind of not really expected. Give me these back. Yeah, we've got not a lot of ammunition. These guys need to go away. In fact, probably should have just used the grenades because we need to go through the trees anyway. Okay, I think we leave these turrets... Do we leave these turrets here? I think we leave these turrets here, but we give them the red ammo, because that's what we've got. I was going to give them the yellow ammo, but never mind. We're now in the even spicier... Okay, so we've run out of red belt, which is always a thing we were kind of worried about happening. And also why we were making red belt in the Outpost, but we also weren't making very much red belt in the Outpost. So all of that is a bit of a shame. Yeah, we were not making very much red belt there at all. It's going to take so long to make that red belt that I think we have to swing back through the main base to pick up more red belt. The bots have run out of tasks, which is... a thing that means that we are slow and bad on the upside. We're back here, so I guess I get more landmines. And then red belt is generally in this direction. Yeah, and the music also turning off at this point just to go, yeah, you're slow, you don't get a soundtrack, sucks to be you, oh well. And we can get capsules, but I don't actually think I need capsules at the moment. I don't need to be here either. What I need is to get in and get the red belt, which I'm pretty sure we did cut. Red belt, another 400 red belt. Yeah, that's not even a whole lot of red belt. We are going to need probably like another 1,000 red belt, at least. On the upside, we are nuclear powered now, so there's going to be less pollution overall. There's just going to be... not the things we need, because we also don't have all of this. Yeah, another 50 red belt. Cool, cool. I guess we could also take the yellow belt and just kind of splitter it back into yellow belt earlier, but that also seems pretty bad. And then the other thing we need to do is, yeah, we need to get the gas over here, we need to make the plastic. This isn't even the side of the forest that I want to be on. I think we are inside the window of when we just straight up needed to have... Yeah, we needed to have purple and yellow science running at this stage if we were going to complete this thing at all. So that is also pretty grim. Maybe we go today until we build a rocket. And then we come back again. Because each of these drags is like another 30 red belt. And we just don't have nearly that much red belt. Can we still launch a rocket in the next couple of hours? Maybe. We might end up just deciding that we were doing... Like, I don't even think that the nuclear first is necessarily a bad plan. I think definitely we could be doing all of this better. And we definitely could have chosen better map. But overall, Gotlap went fine. The sushi is... The first time I've used that was, you know, one of the reasons why that's a mess. But we're getting kind of close. How much... I say how much red belt do we have? Is this me about to find that we are now about to run out of red belt? Oh, I've got red undergrounds. Red undergrounds it is. This is going to be also kind of what we needed to do anyway to get past the landmines. And then, hey, we have got outposted copper back to the base, and then we need one of these in several places. We could actually just have the bots do this at this point, because the bots will have the copper in the network. That one's in the wrong place. And then we need one of these here, and it's gone quiet again. And we've got, what do we have so many robots here? Did I copy a thing weirdly? Never mind, it doesn't actually matter. Okay. Did I, when we copied one of these, or maybe I just put all the robot ports across the top like that because we needed the thing. Okay, so we've got to get plastic made, we've got to get this kind of interface here made, which has a particular pattern that we want to use. That's kind of in the way as it turns out. It would be better over here. We can have, yeah, lane of copper, 2 lanes of not there either, but here, and then we want to go splitter, output on the right, power pole here, this continues through, this wants to prioritize on the left, for which I guess we are doing that, and like so. But not there. Apparently we're doing it here, because here we've got to go underground again. And then we want to come up, like, here doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is a pattern that we should be... Oh yeah, we need to be banking this one, because this is the LDS buffer. Sure. I should have got bots doing the other thing first. Never mind. Yeah. Here, and then also here. This other one can go, I guess, like so. And then we've got to have... Do we have... We do have just enough space to get all of that iron in. Okay, so then this little interface... Okay, let's also put the power poles in. This little interface here should be a thing that can fit in all of these places. If we line this up properly, that will bring all of the iron we need in. Should power pole all of those things, which is fine. We should, in fact, probably get rid of... Okay, and then did these guys get... Yeah, those guys got a power pole in the middle, so that's going to be everything we need to be making green chips, which is exciting. Which means we now need to worry about how we are making plastic, and the LDS, I guess, is going down here, so the plastic is going over here, which I guess also means we get... Yeah, usually there's a plastic buffer, and the fact that we don't have a plastic buffer means that we have to make all the plastic we need. Yeah, we don't have a thing. We're going to go and copy and paste a thing. We need to make all the plastic that we're going to use kind of in place, which is kind of a terrifying thing for a speedrun. We are inside build range. And then we need to go and copy the plastic again. Cool, good job. Yeah, that entire pattern like so. And we are going to need like 1.5 belts of this. And we are also not going to be able to sustain the rate that we have because we don't have all the things we need. So let's also, yeah, okay, let's do this differently again, because changing our mind about this stuff is super cool. Are there things? Mining drills, is that the copper? These guys probably don't have the landmines. They do not. That is a real problem. We did not defend there particularly well at all. Okay. And I'm also definitely going to get the mixed build online, air quotes online, before looking at that again. Maybe we should be buffering this, but we also don't have the material yet. And then that actually should definitely be red belt. Red belt. So this thing, we can bring it to about here is... Okay, let's not bring it there. Let's bring it this way. Is going to be... How are we going to line this up? We can go underground here, and then we can have a splitter that way. Does this need to be? That doesn't need to be red belt. I guess that means we can do like that. And then part of this feed goes like so, and that will be red chips. $11 on the red chips, and then we wanted a couple to be spare, and then we wanted... So let's go speed, prod... Let's go... Yeah, like that. And then we also want these guys to be prod moduled, and then we also want pipes, and then more pipes. You've only got 20 minutes left. This is not going super well. Yeah, then we wanted... This is kind of going to not... Or we wanted also definitely that to be powered, and then we also wanted back underground here. And then we should also, you know what we should really do? This pipe here needs to connect here. How much gas do we even have at this point? A full tank. Because we've cut the other things. Are we banking? And then we're banking crude. Because the chest filled up? That's weird. That is not what I was expecting, but I'm going to take it because it means we're going to have more stuff over here that we can just use, so that's fine. And then push this. I mean, some of these aren't taking... Some of the bits are complaining because the roboports are blocked. But also, this is going to get all of that stuff powered. We don't have prod mods in the red chips, which is good because we don't want them. We do want prod mods in the blue chips, so we're going to do that. All of this should be inside roboport range. And then we want... Yeah, other things we do want include things that we forgot. All of these things are going to need their input inserters as well. Okay, and then this red belt out is also going to need to be a thing. Probably could have done this differently as well. All of those are the outputs, yes, and all of them are inside bot build range. So that is allegedly going to be, oh, if we actually powered this thing, that is going to be a completed mixed build? That sounds weird. Okay, so now I think we have to go and, yeah, put landmines in the car. Where did we leave the other car? We left the other car over here. That is a large chunk of dudes. How is the uranium handling it? They're kind of fine. Yeah, if we're gonna, I guess we are going to go back to get more landmines. 90. 90 is a pretty happy number of how many of these fuel cells we have. Because you guys are probably, oh no, you're actually, you're not, you've been through some of them, whatever. That was not actually the same number, was it? 5 more. And then we've got, like, empty ones in there as well, whatever, don't care. Not our immediate problem. Why, we still haven't got that plastic powered. Getting that plastic powered, kind of a big deal. And then also connecting the sulfuric acid is also not a thing we've done yet, isn't it? So let's just do that ourselves. Not there, though, because that breaks that thing, which bots are also getting around to. And then sulfuric acid is here. Yeah, so at this point there is basically a 0 chance that we are getting the rocket launched today. But I think this is... well, okay, we're not getting the achievement today. We can still get... a lot of interesting... yeah, this was going to be... LDS there, and then we have to figure out how to get that onto the belts we left down here. So I guess we are going to get rid of a bit of these landmines in the middle, which feels weird, and get rid of, like, this turret, and then run more red belt, which we are still making. Yeah, we need to go and put that outpost back, don't we? It's kind of a big deal. That still connects, it does. And then somewhere... yeah, this whole how do we drag these huge long distance belts back is a thing that we usually do not have to deal with. If the mixed build doesn't end up in just an extremely silly place. Okay, that's going to give bots enough to do... why is... okay. Oh, because it blocked with the... because we didn't do it with the roboport in it, and so we kinda... yeah, we need to redo this pattern. Good mixed build planning. Should have done it in one of the ones that had a roboport in it, so that the roboport build would have actually taken. Never mind. So all of that is working, and then this one here doesn't actually need to do that at all. It can just go, like... and we are losing a bunch of stuff, aren't we? We can probably still launch a rocket. Depending on how many mining drills we've lost, of course. It's a couple, it's not actually all that many. Let's grab belt and undergrounds, because we needed those as well. Here we've got belt. Did we have undergrounds over here? We've got a couple. And then we also just need more mining drills. But I think we've got steel online and kind of heading on a belt back, we should have most of these lanes moving to the extent that they can. this whole path here is still super sketch because we were going to push the bases on either side and then didn't, so that's a thing that, you know, biters are really enjoying. Oh, we also don't have any ammo. Okay, so this is going to be how we defend biters over there. It's going to be fine. And then we also did not bring mining drills because we don't have mining drills. Maybe the base has some mining drills. We can bring you belts and undergrounds and things like that that you might have needed, but we just don't have most of the mining drills. But as long as the stuff goes back, it'll be running again, right? Sure. Let's pretend that that's fine. Did we leave? We did leave a radar here. How are these guys going? These guys also struggling for all of that stuff. We are... Oh, we clipped out the wrong inserters from that part of the build. Why are you guys not running? Because you're not getting red chips. You're not getting red chips because we... I mean, we are making enough red chips. Are you just not getting... 11? Yeah, 11, we should be able to do that. Okay, fine. We're just going to have, actually, fewer prod mods. Fewer prod mods because we already have all those ones sitting around in the base. Okay, time to go and make science... Cool, cool. This guy's chasing me. Yeah, if I'm not coming back here for a while, and I don't think I am planning on coming back here for a while, you guys get all of the landmines to kind of spread out a little bit, and then we still need to bring more landmines, which is going to be a bit of a shame. I think we should probably put... I mean, looking at how some of this copper is moving and others aren't, it's probably a plastic supply issue. That probably means we should get some of these splitters, and in these places where copper is struggling, just do a kind of balancing job. Oh yeah, because we also had the overflow coming out of one side that we weren't buffering. We were buffering some of the LDS copper, but not all of it. We wanted... Yeah, these were effectively also going to be LDS copper buffers. I think we can put this one here. Okay, and then also... that's the other issue. We need... Yeah, we need both lanes of iron in here, although that's not really the big deal. The big deal is, of course, plastic. So, we have at least some of these going, making their way back to the belt. Yeah, we've got... down here somewhere. This is gonna be fun to run. Well, I guess I don't even have to worry about this being a mess for the rest of the achievements, because we have not actually successfully obtained the achievements for launching a rocket fast enough this time. Okay, so stuff is going to be ending up down there. Now I guess we get to go and build the science we want. Which is, and then just, you know, assume that everything is going to be okay and fine. And, oh yeah, let's also throw in a little belt balance here, which we don't need, but this is just going to extend the buffers that we have. And then, yeah, things... I hope we get a rocket up today. I mean, we are kind of on the final stretch of... Hey, now it's time for, like, red and yellow science and that kind of... Red and yellow science? Yellow and purple science and that kind of stuff. And we have somewhat of a plan for that. How is... Yeah, my inventory is fine. We actually want to move these around a bit to support... I definitely should have done the yellow and purple science first. Misplays. And I probably should copy that as well. Because we want... Yeah, we want to be joining these here first. and then going that way around, and then splitting it out again like so. That is... all of this is the science pattern we want. Okay, but not quite that much. And then we are going to want... yeah, it's time for... actually, it's not. I should still be doing the purple and yellow science first. Yeah, that's going to let us fit some beacons in the middle, which is going to be fine. Let's do a purple and yellow science setup. We've got... why do we not... oh, I guess because I blueprinted the steel later. Okay, fine. Yeah, we've got enough space here for purple and yellow science, probably. Purple science, have some prod mods, and then I actually wanted to do, for reasons... yeah, it's actually going to be in the wrong place, isn't it? We're going to need to come down a bit, because we wanted 2 belts through here, so that this could be rail, for reasons. And then we're going to need a bit more space. Is this... that spot? I'm kind of not surprised, because we are polluting all those things. Oh well, never mind. We wanted out and in. In fact, we want kind of this here as well. Builds that I have thought about, but not actually implemented yet, or at least not for a while. Yeah, because we're gonna sushi everything together. It's gonna be what's gonna happen here. Then we're gonna have... oh yeah. Why don't I have prod mods? I thought I had prod mods. I must have... yeah, cool, sure, fine. Okay. Are there prod mods on this belt that I can kind of have? Maybe. Losing all that production, also a thing that feels a little bit bad, but also whatever. Here we're going to have yellow science. You are also going to get these prod mods. And which one is... that is the way we're going to sushi this? Yeah. And then here we need... oh, actually we needed... I concluded we did need this a different way, didn't we? Because we wanted... one of these is going to have 2 things, and the other is going to have 1 thing. And we kind of want to power that like... yeah, I reckon that's going to be the build we want. And we're going to have to sushi some stuff in, which is going to be, you know, normal. We do want to filter out... I guess we should do this part first. Over here, we are going to want to... do it here, do it on the other side, do it on the other side. Okay. So that can just kick back in there and be fine. We also want... yeah, we don't have the LDS yet either. Things we could have done differently and then didn't. Yeah, it would have been better to copy and paste all of that with all of the ingredients on it. Okay. Yeah, so I guess here is also where we make... yeah, okay. We are going to change our mind about this. Good job changing our mind about things. Here we are going to want... that's kind of gross. Here is going to be where we make... this is going to be... we are only going to... yeah, this is where we're going to buffer furnaces. And we want to... we actually want those to be normal inserters. And then we only want this guy to be putting in the box if electric furnaces are less than, say, 60. We don't need a lot of them, but we do need a bunch of them. And then over here... I haven't thought about how many we need, and we're just going to make a bunch of electric furnaces. It's going to be fine. Yeah, sure. Is that true? I don't think it's true at all. I think we just make them here. Because with this, we can just go, like... yeah, grab whatever you want from that belt to be making your electric furnaces. These things can just go past. We can then also grab stone from the other side. Oh, actually, you need more stone, don't you? Yeah, in that case, be grabbing a bunch of stone. Somehow we have to get stone in here as well. Is that the right place? Yeah, it's not the right place. Where are you guys? Where are you guys putting... I guess you guys are putting your outputs over here, which is fine. And then in that box, there, we have not yet automated stone furnaces, because, or electric furnaces, because we also need to get... I mean, we are cranking through achievements pretty nicely. Where is the belt of stuff? Oh, the belt of stuff is still over here. No, the belt of stuff is down here. Here's the belt of stuff. We want to turn all of these inserters around so we can get all the stuff out. And that's going to be how we support the amount of building we're about to do. And then we are going to wonder about how we get this belt of stuff through here. We are done with being done with plastic is kind of weird. Then can we... I mean, I don't think we're done with acid. I don't think we can delete that, but it looks like we can delete these things. Why are you... Oh, because you're not getting any... Oh, because there's prod mods here. That's why... Okay, yeah, that's pretty funny. Sure, whatever. Yeah, let's get... How are we getting this stuff out? I think... Can we go... No. Let's not do that. Let's be even sillier and go like... So. Okay, so now we've got a bunch of stuff arriving, in theory. We want stone bricks on one side. Say that side. So that should be... Yeah, that should be automation. Have we backed up into the mixed build? We have not lost any mixed build production, but we are... Oh, the thing we need to do... Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty important. We will build the wrong ratios of things if we let small amounts of plastic into... Like, it's strictly better to have all the plastic into a smaller number of mixed builds, because basically, if we only make some number of red chips, then we make more modules and not enough blue chips, and we need it kind of the other way around. And then also, yeah, that plastic production is... not plastic. This and poles, eh? Yeah, the... What am I even thinking about? The plastic production is also an issue. The need to get purple running is also an issue. We wanted to pull off... let's just have red chips on the right. Actually, we need several things here, don't we? This is not even necessarily the best way to do it. I guess we are hand feeding this. Blue chips on the right. Speed and prod mods. This continues. We get a bunch of boxes, which I guess we are hand feeding. So we clear this off. Give me all of these things. That's all kind of running, kind of fine. And then we need... Yeah, we need prod mods. We are getting... Why did this not... Ah, that's... Okay, cool. That's messed up where all the batteries used to be, but never mind. We didn't need it anyway. Cool things that smart building does. And I guess it was my fault. That was not a big enough jump to clear those things anyway. Doesn't matter. There's some stone in some weird places. It's fine. You guys want to get out of my inventory. So we also need poles. So I reckon... oh yeah, and then I've got all these labs as well. We also need to build more labs. Also, those isn't in range of anything. Okay, fine. Yeah, you have all the labs. You have all the stuff that's in my inventory. We haven't done the other thing that we need to there either. Cool, good job. How are we getting... Okay, I guess this lab here doesn't exist. It's Fine. Okay, and then over here we need poles of this kind, as opposed to the poles from Poland, who are also pretty cool, but that's not what I need specifically, personally, in this case right now. The poles from Poland will not necessarily help me launch a rocket here. So we've got prod mods. We will soon have rail. We need to make the rest of the sushi thing work. But we also then need to, filter off the various other things. We need to filter off purple science, and then also filter off yellow science, and then extract these things. I mean, making a lot of stuff and going fast is pretty nice. It would have been better to do that with a better plan, but never mind. And then, we are actually going to filter off all the things here. We're going to sushi... Do we even want... I guess we can put LDS there or something, but here we are going to filter off the robot frames, and then have, that thing, and then go... Still normal inserters. Do not... And, so we've lost there is no spoon. We were too slow. Feels pretty bad. There, and then... back into the... And that's going to take care of itself eventually, and then I guess we do this a couple more times, because there are other things we want to put in here. We want to put in prod mods, and then we want to put in blue chips, and I think that's actually going to be everything. Okay, and then these guys are going to, I've got blue chips, which you can have. We still need to build the LDS. Are we at least... No, because prod mods, because we haven't automated either of those prod mods feeds in there yet. Okay, fine. This also can just... we probably need to combine these with the other red chips, but never mind. Sure, cool. This is just going to turn into nasty hand feeding, because... these belts are a mess, never mind. Because we've got so much of the stuff already. And then we also need these, and then we have all of those things that we have all the electric engines that we need. One of these guys is going to need to turn back into... turn back into labs, because we're going to need the labs. We also, so we are past the 8 hours, and we also don't even have the... Some of these guys didn't get the thing. We also don't actually have the LDS even running yet, so that's a fun thing. You guys can have all of that, and then just in here we can put the other stuff. Blue chips, drone frames we also wanted. Actually, that's true. Yeah, because we don't have the LDS yet. You guys can just sushi all that stuff, it's fine. Things going in there, LDS and blue chips, whatever. We are probably... We're pushing steel back through here, and then also we needed... we did have another source of steel that was corrupted with the wrong stuff on the non-steel side, so that's okay. We want to go this way, just get the steel. And then that steel wants to make its way to the inside of this belt here, I guess. Can we... We can, actually, if we do some nonsense, also have steel feed to there, in addition to steel feed to here. Okay, why are we not getting... Oh, it's moving at the rate of... Okay, fine. Sure. So we have the purple science running. We've got everything we need for the blue science, kind of. We also still need... Yeah, we've just got... I'm kind of not even worried about this stuff at the moment, because we just have... no time. But also... probably more inputs than we need, maybe? Which is also because we have been slow. This thing over here... Oh, and also no copper. Remember when our copper died and we didn't really do anything about that? Do I have... I have labs? Why do I have labs? The other thing we want in here is we want... Okay, not like that. We want... We want a collection of inserters that will pass things side to side so that we can... Yeah. So that we don't lose any bits of science. And then the first thing we actually want is coal liquefaction, which we have not set up yet at all. Maybe we should do that. That's going to be a thing, because we are currently struggling for the amount of plastic we have. And also, yeah, we're quite possibly making too many red chips at the moment, and not actually using all the red chips. Okay, there's a thing we can do about that, which is going to be pretty easy. We just, like, stop making some number of red chips, and then more of those green chips get to be... Yeah, we need to take... I mean, basically we need to take these red chips. That's fine. We are going to box... We're actually going to... Are we going to... I think we... Yeah, we're going to do a thing where we box... There's not going to be enough space there. Okay, first of all, you guys get out of my inventory. And then... by doing that, we're going to have a little red chips buffer, which is going to be nice. We've got a lot of blue circuits, which we also kind of need to move over here, but we've got enough stuff of that to be fine. The steel is also pretty fine. What was I was moving these over here. Yeah, sure, cool, whatever. And then those have already been moved, so that's fine. And then we need to worry about taking landmines and mining drills back over to the copper, because that's kind of dead. All of these are things that are a bit of a mess. Mining drills, yeah, we can have another 100 mining drills. Things are fine. Oh, and then also I wanted... yeah, you'd have all of those. Give me all of these as well, even though we kind of cut that off in another way that's weird. We're going to get stuck on that, which is a cool trick. Landmines. We did want more landmines. We're going to even take some of these things to those landmines. Because we still have more combat to do. And the fact that all of this is backed up is kind of weird. Yeah, because I mean, at this point we are so slow that we don't even need to worry about the silo steel that we do or don't have. So, things that feel pretty bad. And yeah, we've got all these red chips, and we need to do something with these red chips. We could just drive past and drop them in the blue chips. That's going to be fine. Coal liquefaction is kind of progressing. Power grid is, yeah, is also just fine. Okay. This is probably... I mean, is this just going to straight out give us all the blue chips we need? It just might. We've got enough to give... Okay, so that's a bunch of red chips recycled back into the function. We need the coal liquefaction, which we currently are working on. Let's do the rest of the coal liquefaction plan, which is just basically going to be... Hey, can we get some long-handed inserters in here, please? That's going to be that plan. Oh, we do need cracking as well, don't we? We are going to need a lot of cracking and a lot of circuit-controlled stuff once we get the coal liquefaction. So let's grab that amount of a plan is good. This much of a thing is what we're going to need to drop somewhere, and we can put it like here. We can do the LDS down here. We can do, yeah, we can have some amount of cracking, of which I have not really thought about how much. But I think we're also just going to circuit control this. Oh yeah, because, yeah, fine, sure. Is that all? Yeah, that's like it's going to work. And then this... That's going to be gas. And then somewhere we are going to want... Oh yeah, the other thing we're going to need to do is... we're going to need to circuit condition the inputs and outputs, but also I forget... It's probably this one that's going to be the heavy oil, isn't it? It's probably this one, the other pipe that usually connects to water, that's going to be steam, because we want to unpack this heavy oil, but make sure it also only gets into one refinery when we do that. And then we also want... We want a tank, which I guess is going here, which we are only going to pump out of when heavy oil is a surplus of, say, 5,000. And then we can figure out the rest of that when we get the tech unlocked, which is going to be soon. And then I reckon we also, like, we don't grab the furthest away exchanges, because I think those... If there is any question about whether or not the nuclear furnace is providing enough heat, then these ones might struggle, whereas these ones are going to do a much better job. And so now we have a dedicated steam supply of nuclear steam into our liquefaction build, which is not currently running, but I would like it to be. And then you guys aren't running because you don't have furnaces, because we don't have... This splitter is not set. That is a huge problem. That was extremely silly. That was quite an important thing, because it means without it, you guys are not putting the right stuff on the belt, and the wrong things are coming off the belt. And yeah, that's going to be a mess. Like, what's in here? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's the purple science we need. There's the assemblers. There's the blue chips. There's prod mods. All of that is going to have to come out in some way. In fact, I reckon we just... No, we can't actually delete that, can we? Because these other ones are not storage boxes with things set. This is... Yeah, but what we can do is we can upgrade these two and then downgrade them later. Okay, sure. So bots are hopefully bringing steam over here. This is going to be the heavy oil supply for the cracking. Which is going to need to connect... Yeah, other cracking things that I would rather not be doing if I could avoid it before launching a rocket, but never mind. Okay, so that's... Now we just need the light oil connected, and the light oil is actually pretty easy because it's just coming out of this and we don't really care. And... also, all these prod mods, I don't actually think we need... Maybe we do need these prod mods, because we're probably short of a bunch of stuff at that point. Water there, water here. Connect the water is also probably a good play. Can we get the water through? Yes, like that. Maybe that's enough water. Maybe it's not enough water. Let's go and do something about that as well. Let's have... Wait, no, that's not even water. This is going to be steam, so we don't want that there at all. We do actually want this to be just like water. Okay, and have we at least sorted out this? No, because these guys are still taking stuff off the belt. Oh no, we are putting... Yeah, we are putting... the furnaces on the belt. It's just that there's usually not enough space for all of that. Okay, so now we're getting the purple science coming through. Okay, fine. Let's So that should be what we're doing here, and then we need to set this up. Okay, in the meantime, we are going to think about an LDS plan, which is also going to be, yeah, I think we go, let's do double on one side, and then, yeah, I still can't actually handcraft those things. Like this. And then also let's prod mod it, because let's prod mod that one as well. Because I think we are going to, I mean, the plan was to do a bunch of upgrades of assembler types, and I think we're still doing that. I have also not thought about how many that will make, but it's fine. And then, yeah, this. And that's the situation because we just lost a lot of the copper mining, so we're going to have to go back and do that as well. I kind of want this coal liquefaction running, though. It would be nice, but we can do this in the meantime. That's not going to go that way at all, is it? We can run it the other way because that's where the steam is. Well, the steam, the... how are we getting... Are we just doing... We can't do those nasty things. Okay, I guess we are going... Actually, we can just run the LDS from the buffer, right? Like, we are not continuing this plan all that much longer. Which means that we can probably just... So one of those is going to be... Yeah, let's get bots working on that, and in the meantime, let's swap all of these guys over to coal liquefaction. And... Oh, I was wrong about which way around that went, so that's cool. Which means that this... So now these guys have steam. Now they don't all have steam, but they can have steam. And yeah, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do assembler 3s. And you need heavy oil to start. And so we're just going to have... You know, we're going to unbox this one heavy oil. That's going to be enough for you to go. And then we need to... Yeah, you need more heavy oil. There's heavy oil here as soon as bots get around to putting these pipes in, which is fine. And then this one will run until we have enough for several. The thing is, the plastic now is already running it, so this is going to be the hey, we don't have a copper supply issue, which is going to be a little bit of a shame. I mean, we even had spare green chips, which we could have used for that. That we didn't. Oh well. Yeah, so plastic and... Oh yeah. We kind of want... There? Yeah. That's more of the oil that we're losing, which is, you know, also super cool. I have things that I don't want. And then, yeah, we needed to unpack these things again. That's going to kind of get it done. Kind of, not really. This is going to be a mess, of which I'm kind of no longer really invested, because we need to do this again anyway, because everything was just a bit slow. Do we have... Have you run again yet? Have the bots given you your stuff? Output full. Okay, so it looks like we also need... We also just need a pump here to make sure that you get the things you want. Is that how it works? No, we actually need the pump here, don't we? Because that's the position of... Cool. Things that are great. Okay, So now this is running, and is running enough. Automation 3 is done. Good times. Let's, I guess, move on with productivity modules and things like that. We are progressing. So how much is... Yeah, I reckon at this point we can probably have not that many, but maybe 3 of these things run. Fluid ingredient shortage of steam because we cut this one off as well. And then we also still want this here. I guess once we've got a decent buffer here, we don't have to worry about this pump. And we can do it the other way around. Guess, where are we... Oh yeah, bots are just bringing this stuff. And then this was going to run on the inside of... So now we have, like, none of that stuff automated, but it is all going back to the build again. Kind of. But they also don't have their prod mods, but never mind. Are we... I think that's enough to get all of these running, but you don't have steam because we... Oh yeah, because we're also still cool. Good job. Things. It's fine. Yeah, we need to take those guys' landmines. We have landmines. Remember when we were going to take all these mining drills and all this stuff and go, like, put it back on the copper? That's definitely a thing that we should do. Yeah, and then also these guys. I guess we just put these gun turrets back. Oh, we made capsules and we made red ammo, and then we just never used several of those things. So that's super cool. And we've got a bunch of nuclear fuel at this point, so that's fine. I think we're going to take more wall over to... Yeah, somewhere down here. I'm pretty sure there's a box with wall on it. Yes, so we kind of want some of those in the... what are we talking about? In the petrochem outpost. We also want to be able to filter off prod mods on the right. Is that true? We're going to do that over here. Prod mods on the right. So we can put them in a box because several boxes are asking for prod mod builds. But then we can also have... Okay. Range issues as well. Yeah, an assembler which we are going to use to make upgraded modules when we get around to them. That will mean that we have... Yeah, we can have, like, one of these... Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on the ground. Oh, well. One on prod mods, one on speeds. Do that somewhere. I don't really mind. Mixed build stuff. Are you guys out of... No, you're still just going. Okay. That's fine. Are we at a position where we actually have all of these guys running, and is the cracking running? Yeah, somewhat. And then... Yeah, this actually needs to kind of be connected and run. I would appreciate if bots did that. Bots are... I mean, some of the bots have jobs. Okay, let's go and get the... Let's actually also unpack... I mean, that steel buffer is a thing that is really nasty. If we have LDS, then we should be able to go and also make the... We should be able to do a bunch of things at this point. We can get A, stuck on that rubber port. We also didn't get beacons, but we definitely want to. And then we also wanted to... Okay, fine. Oh, what I have... Yeah, okay, I have all the advanced circuits that we should have put in the car, never mind. Yeah, we should have LDS rolling down here as well. Which means that... Oh yeah, the LDS is just going to be wandering through here, isn't it? Yeah, like that. That's going to be the thing that we don't want to get. LDS on the right-hand side. Made a mess, it's probably fine. Give me all of this stuff. Because the yellow science does not need LDS. The yellow science does need the LDS. Continuing with other things, how far did that LDS pollute this belt? Just to here. So that's fine. Steel can go in here. Okay, so yeah, the thing we did want to do is we want to get... Do we have a storage box? No. Okay, we are going to make a bunch of assembler 3s, and this is going to let us get a lot more productivity bonuses out. Did we have any prod mods over here? No. We also still need a couple of labs, which is interesting. What are we losing? We're losing red belt. That is not a thing that I really wanted to be losing. Where are we losing red belt? We're losing red belt there. Okay, we're going to pretend that's fine. Yeah, so we're going to get the rest of the labs made. We are getting prod mods in here, which is cool. I mean, the rest of this is... Yeah, this is why we've got this weird pattern with more rail than we would usually. Because it means, yeah, not like that. We can now get productivity bonuses out of things. We can also get productivity bonuses out of RCUs, which is going to be a fun time. We still have all the copper miners we were going to put back, didn't we? Oh well. And this also means that we can do... Yeah, we can beacon things harder. Let's just not let these guys get any further in. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Okay. Yep, so now we can be making RCUs like that. Do you guys need more prod mods? I've kind of not paid attention to how many prod mods you were getting, but, you know, have all of them. You guys also have everything you need there, and we've got a bunch of nice science going around. Some of these things... if we just put that there, that'll get back into circulation, and so that's fine. And then, hey, here's a red circuits buffer that we can have some red circuits going into. Give me these... Yeah, so many blue circuits. We are not really worried about that at all now. In fact, where are we going to make RCUs? I guess we can make RCUs... I think I wanted to build a silo here, but maybe we just also just build some RCUs like in here or something, because we are... Yeah, we kind of need to go and visit those guys, don't we? Do we want to... Oh, you also need the... You guys don't have... Oh yeah, because we should probably just make sure that this is in the Roboport network. This run is getting messier and messier. Oh well. Okay, let's get... We've got a... Yeah, we do not need all that many blue chips. We're going to get all the science done. You can have all the blue chips. We have some steel. Are you guys... Are furnaces okay for steel? Oh yeah, furnaces are super okay for steel. Furnaces are not concerned about steel at all. And I've also got these blue chips. What a nice time. Why was I coming over here? Landmines. Landmines is why I was coming over here. Maybe I should also get bullets. I probably can get bullets. Yeah, that's all kind of fine. I'm pretty sure we made more bullets. Red bullets. Hey. So we've got a lot of landmines. Let's have some more gun turrets. I could get capsules as well. Somewhere I have a car. Somewhere I forgot that I still had a car. Oh well. RCU's time. Oh, we already had Prod Mod 2, so I could have already been... Really? That's annoying. Just cut off the petrochem, which we kind of don't need at this point. This is all just like a huge mess, but oh well. Oh, we should also take... If we're going to go and rebuild that copper, then... the beeping has stopped. We got kind of... Okay, those guys are getting more into the build. Oh well. Yeah, we put the assemblers by the mixed build output with the prod mods to be able to make upgraded assemblers, and then also kind of forgot to do... Yeah, forgot that we could have already been making assembler 2s. don't even think I mind about the rest of those guys at the moment, because we have the coal liquefaction online and running. Okay, let's go and save the mix build, even though it kind of doesn't matter, because we probably have all of the resources we need. Let's just... Did I... No, I was going to connect this with power. Oh, we're, yeah, we've got things in several places. Not surprising. The nuclear power plant is still fine. We are, yes, significantly over the time limit at this point. And then these guys are, yeah, because this pipe doesn't want to be here, it wants to be here. Pumping if we have more than 5,000 light oil, which we do. So that's a good time. That's going to be more gas. Bots are probably just putting a lot of the stuff back at this point. And then, yeah, here's where we wanted to get prod mod 2s. Yeah, whatever. And then we actually need to be making the prod mods for that to work, but never mind. There's a lot of stuff on the ground. It's fine. Probably we should go and put that stuff back. Oh yeah, these were also things that could have been upgraded to Module 3s. Oh well. It's fine. We probably already have all the resources we need by quite a wide margin. Oh well. You guys don't have prod mods yet. Some of these guys we can just hit with a car. They'll feel pretty bad about it. Somewhere else... Oh, down the other end is where we're getting... Do we have stuff in the car? No, so we can take the car with us. The copper mining is not super happy. Okay. Yeah, we've left several cars around the place. Let's go and get this car so that if we lose the car, which we might, we can still go and... Yeah, so can we get... Hey, we're up to researching the rocket silo. That's exciting. Where's the car that I left over here? It's in the middle of the plastic. Thing is, there's also... Is it? Yeah, it's over here in the plastic. How did it get... Did I leave it on a belt? Maybe I left it on a belt. Oh, that's the rest of that iron outpost that we also haven't really defended for a while. Should we do that? Should we go and defend the other copper outpost first? We also haven't got beacons yet. We should get beacons. They're kind of a big deal. We need the beacons. So yeah, this perimeter is kind of safe, but not really. The other perimeter is kind of safe, but not really. We've got 600 landmines. We are making more landmines, but I think we are going to need to basically rebuild that entire... This is not a great place, is it? Okay, it's fine. And then over here, we do have the roboport, which is important. We want to get back onto the silo, wherever the silo is. Why have I lost the silo? There's the silo. You have... Yeah, you've already got those things. You want a bunch of landmines. You want some of these things. Yeah, that's... let's suppose you need some gun turrets as well. It's probably fine. We are going to suppose that that issue has been addressed. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. It's probably fine. These guys are going to have some problems with me, aren't they? We'll run them through the turrets. We won't need to worry about them again. Probably. Yeah. So, we are researching the rocket silo. We need to go and probably put that iron outpost back? Probably not, actually. I mean, all the steel is just... Oh, because we didn't... So yeah, this was not the deliberate buffer strategy, but that should have been flipped so that it would go the other way. Then... Yeah, let's go and get... Let's go and get RCUs running. We're going to have enough steel floating around the place that at this point it's just going to be completely fine. You know, advantages you have when your entire plan is like, at this point, what, an hour or two behind. And then these... yeah, we're not actually making green chips in the main base at the moment, and we're getting all this copper through as a result, and I don't even think it's going to matter. Okay. We don't need any of those anymore. I'm just trying to find things that we can turn into more assembler 3s and into assembler 2s. This is all doing what it needs to, which is nice. Purple science is massively backed up, which is also kind of nice. I wanted prod mods so that we can do a kind of a... yeah, let's do it just, you know, why not? There are literally no downsides at this point. We are going to make a bunch of RCUs. We are going to do the... we can probably just get away with doing like the basic wave defense thing of just not even caring about how things fit together at this point. Yeah, we're not going to have... actually, these ones we can have back here. Sure. I have these. I don't think bots have those at all. Actually, let's have a couple more. And then we can do this kind of loopy thing. Let's do it with... let's do it with underground so that we can beacon this harder, because that's going to be one of the things we're thinking about. And then also through... in fact, it's just going to be this, isn't it? That there will also let us beacon this harder. Yeah, I think we probably get a rocket up today, but it's not a thing that is going to feel or look great. Yeah, and then we want speed modules. I have speed modules. I don't have enough speed modules, but whatever. I also need to give... I need to make another 2 assemblers. Congratulations, you are... oh, that's why. Because I need the assembler that I'm making it in, and then I also need the assemblers that will be... I need more assemblers than that. Sure. Okay. These 2 assemblers. And then we also need to be making beacons. You give me all of these back. I only needed like 600 of these. Okay, whatever. Do I have prod mods. You guys get all the prod mods you want, so now we're making the prod mod stuff. We need red and green chips and steel and coils in order to be making... oh, and we've got all these blue chips as well. Good times. Yeah, give me some of this. We haven't actually put the iron outpost back, have we? Do we even need to at this point? We've got red chips, we've got green chips over here. We will need a couple more assemblers. Why are we green science? Is green science dead because inserters? That is super interesting. And not something I expected, because green chips. Okay, that's the thing we can solve. Because over here, we kind of need to go to the green chips buffer anyway. And then also, yeah, the red chips are elsewhere. Yeah, so... these guys don't... oh yeah, because we already had this little box where those green chips can go. So we're going to have that red science going. Those other kinds of science look like they're kind of okay, which is a bit weird. But never mind. Give me a couple of assemblers so that we can make... I guess like right... not right there. Like here. We're going to go... coils into beacons. Hey, beacons time. And then... why don't... okay, whatever. You get a bunch of copper, you get steel and also some green chips, you get steel and also more green chips, and then somewhere we have red chips, somewhere we have a lot of red chips. So many red chips. That's more than you need or deserve, but it's going to be fine. Can we at least please power the beacons build? Okay. And then we don't really need to spend 2 of those there, do we? We can have... I guess we need more power poles if we do it that way around. Okay, never mind. We have a decent chunk of purple science. We also are not making all the LDS that we need to, because kind of the plan was to beacon this harder anyway, and then also module that harder. And so I guess we can do that now, because we've got... we don't have all of the assembler 2s we need. Yeah, we kind of don't have the science to do this, but this is the plan, so we're going to do it anyway. And then also, the RCUs were the thing that needed it, weren't they? Which we should also have an output buffer for, as it turns out. And then the LDS, which is got power poles in silly places, I guess because we rotated. Never mind. And then we also want to turn these into productivity bonus things. And also the power grid is fine because we are nuclear powered. It's just completely fine. It's pretty close to being fine. You guys are just... yeah, you guys go faster. Are you... yeah, whatever. Okay. Then... yeah, so we've got all the yellow science we need. We've got... all of... yeah, okay. Speed modules, I'm not sure I'm getting into build, so we're going to do that. And then we need... okay, so the other thing we've got to think about is where we are making the rocket. And I think we... I want to make the rocket up here next to all of the, like, the ship and the train. It's just going to be easier here, though. Can we... no, we're not going to bother spaghettiing that stuff through. Because if we're building the rocket silo here, then it's straight up just... where is it then? Extra LDS is over here, which is also nice. And then rocket fuel can go... like so. And now we have a place that rocket fuel can also just get into the same place. And then we should probably be boxing this. And then also upgrading the rest of the assemblers we needed, which is kind of fine. Yeah, and then... sure, whatever. You guys are still waiting on the amount of LDS you're doing, which is still kind of okay. It's a thing that I'm okay with, because we still were going to upgrade... where are all my speed modules? Are my speed modules down here? Do I have like 1,000 speed modules in a box? I do have 1,000 speed modules in a box. We've also got 1,000 red chips in a box. Okay, fine. Because we want a bunch of... that's all doing what it needs to. That's all doing what it needs to. These guys are going to be buffering. Let's also have more of this. Where would it go? It would go here. Yes. And uneven... I mean, they're not actually going to buffer the same ingredients, are they? We don't need more than 4 chests worth of rocket fuel. It's going to be fine. And then you guys are also waiting on whether or not you have... oh, you already had enough blue chips. Actually, I didn't need to worry about that at all because, yeah, sure, fine. Let's continue working on... RCUs, because they're going to be a thing. We need... yeah, we're making a lot more beacons than we need. Okay, never mind. Somewhere we should have a box full of these dudes. We do. Okay. Make me assembler 3s. Because the LDS does want to be upgraded to assembler 3s and also wants speed modules. So, how many are you making? You're making 15? I think that was more than... it was in fact not more than we needed. We do need a couple more. Good job, well done. Oh, hey, remember how we needed to repair all of the... yeah, this outpost here that's a little bit unhappy. Maybe we should go do that. Maybe we should find some... do we have some bots? We have some bots. Can we get a roboport? We can get a couple of roboports. We should get some landmines to do that. I think first we're going to go and prod mod. Yeah, we do have some of those parts. We're going to wander down to the landmines again. We're going to go prod mod the LDS a bit harder, because that's about the only thing we need to do to make the rest of that work. We probably should have paid more attention to... Yeah, whole chest of landmines, cool. Should have paid more attention to how much purple science we've made. In fact, let's have a look at how much yellow science we've made, because we don't need... Oh, that's basically all the yellow science we need. So that's nice. It's like 300 for RCUs, and then another 1,000 for the rocket or so. Let's successfully not hit any of those poles, which is cool. Hey, I've still got... I do not even need more of these components at this time, I don't think, but we're going to do that anyway. So that's all fine. I was prod modding the... yeah, all these prod mods, yeah, those were all those Petrogem prod mods, especially the ones in the main base, were ones that I was wondering whether or not I would remove to throw into purple science, but it turns out we are so slow that that doesn't even matter. And yeah. So that's all fine. Let's also have... We're not going to put a split there. Is that... Oh, you're cutting the purple. The copper. I think I'm probably okay with that. I think I've got enough stuff at this point. Yeah, that's actually exactly the number of things we need as well, isn't it? You have some of those, you have some of those. Go faster. Yeah, and then we've just got a whole lot more than we need. These will be... That beeping is going to continue and probably be fine. The power grid is close to needing the third reactor to come online. Actually, it might already need that, because some of the steam we are pulling for the liquefaction. The coal is surprisingly okay. That's not what I expected. These guys, can we go faster? We can't really go faster, can we? Yeah, so down here somewhere, can we... I think at this point... yeah, we've still got way too many blue chips in there, but that's fine. RCUs are doing pretty normal things. Let's get rid of that one, so we can module all those harder. We could module these harder as well, but we don't need to. We definitely could have beaconed those. In fact, we can definitely beacon these harder. And then... Okay. We need to kind of be a little more... Oh, it's this one that's in the wrong place. So good job making the RCUs nice and fast, but never mind. That's going to get us a bunch of stuff that we need. You guys are going to be... Yeah. We are very close to complaining about a different set of things. Yeah, you guys don't need inputs anymore, and then these things can also just get back into the system. Okay, so that's our Podmod 3s. Should we go and put that iron back? Maybe we need to go and put that iron back. We did have the mining drills and the bots and all of that stuff to put all that iron mining back. This would be a reasonably interesting map to... Oh, yeah, not this way, go the other way. It would be a reasonably interesting map to try and recover the situation of, like, so many things being broken and the defenses not being stable, but I think we'll do that once we also don't have a spoon. At the moment, because there is still a spoon, this is just going to be a bit of a mess. Oh, hey, they didn't destroy the roboport. That was not what I was expecting. Do we have we have one of these chests. You have all of those, you have all of these, have some mining drills, have some more belt. You actually needed red belt as well, and also red undergrounds, and we kind of don't have that, so... cool, yeah, we're going to do some of this with regular belt. and then at some point it turns into red belt, and that's probably going to be enough. And yeah, have some gun turrets. I'm not even going to give them... Am I going to give them bullets? I've got bullets. Maybe we're going to take some of these gun turrets. And also, they'll be the lucky gun turrets that get bullets. Okay, so we're nearly done on... gun turrets. We're getting close to being done on silo research. How are we doing on LDS? A lot. Yellow science, looks like we are good for yellow science, which means I think we need to run around and pick up the things we need to craft a silo, which we're only... I mean, it feels like we're only about an hour late on this or something. We don't want any of those. We want... I forget how much pipe. Some amount of pipe. We need concrete, which is going to be over here. We need more concrete than that. Not as much concrete as all of that. Yep. And then we need steel, of which we should have a large amount. That's enough steel. These guys haven't been running, which is pretty funny. We are waiting on red science. We are waiting on red science because gear wheels? That is, I mean, also pretty funny. But not what I necessarily... I mean, I did... Yeah, so it's going to be... Oh yeah, because it's also the place where we're currently getting gear wheels are... From... Yeah, from the Outpost. Because this cut here is before all of these gear wheels. So that's also a super cool trick. 100 gear wheels. That's going to get it done though, isn't it? Because we're almost at like 84%, and then I guess we have more of the red science than we need, so we're just going to like slap that stuff in. It's going to be fine. We've also made a bunch more beacons than we need as well. Can we... Oh yeah, we should be... Where are the boxes going to go? The boxes are going to go here. Do we need to make... Are we good for purple science? We've got 243 purple science. We don't have the yellow science there. We've got the stuff that's on the belt and in the silos. That's probably fine. We needed a couple more yellow chips. We did want... I was just wondering about wanting more boxes, and we don't seem to have a whole lot of places where we have all that many free boxes. So let's just like slap some of these together. We are getting less and less organized as we go, but it's fine. Unless boxes were also already in the network, and they might have been. Do you need speed modules? Do you guys need blue chips? Have some blue chips. I've also got speed modules. Do we have speed modules? Yeah, let's wander back over here and make some more speed modules. How are we doing for components? Yes, so much LDS. Rocket fuel is also going to be fine. RCUs are 630, and we do need to give the RCUs a couple more speed modules. But that's probably fine, because we probably have, yeah, another 100 or so speed modules. All of that is good. We are nearly done with the rocket silo research. You guys just, first of all, keep going, and then we will add this kind of disaster. Yeah, okay. So let's go and make a silo somewhere. You guys need to have more power. I think this is all just going to be bad at this point, and I think we're just going to move all of this stuff out the way so we can have beacons here. I did get, yeah. Things are, yeah, give me this so we can have you make a rocket silo with not enough blue chips because we put blue chips over here. With still not enough blue chips. That's pretty funny because we were just talking about how many... Oh, and we've got this whole box of them. It's still completely fine. Have we fueled the nuclear reactor sufficiently, yes. Are we using... We're using way less because all of these kinds of science have turned off. Yeah, have more blue chips, go faster. You guys go fast as well. Give me these back. Pretty disappointing closure as far as a speedrun goes, but... yeah, all those... can we have also these inserters so that we can just continue to force all of this stuff in? It's going to be fine. And then can we also have another beacon there? Where else can we get beacons in? That's going to fit, isn't it? So we can have... Okay, we don't have the underground storage, never mind. So yeah, we're going to go to space. These guys, I reckon we can turn back into a recipe that will give us all the LDS back, because we certainly don't need... They don't really need the LDS either. Let's spread this out a bit. Music is a bit slow again. We have got a bunch of... Yeah, just getting there, it's fine. Getting there, it's also fine. Yeah, I reckon the Assembler 3s are still worth doing. The coal liquefaction, if we can avoid it, we probably should. Yeah, I think it's the having to put the mixed build all the way away, and then I think like early nuclear probably still fine, and actually just good. I mean, is this... Yeah, it doesn't... I mean, the pollution is still a bit bad. It's always going to be a bit bad. We have picked up a bunch of expansions, which is also not unexpected. And then all of this mining is dead again, but it's fine because we didn't need it anyway. Yeah, mixed build. This mixed build was also going to be upgraded once we'd got around to launching a rocket and stabilizing that kind of stuff. And then this is also, you know, still fine. It's just getting it done, it's fine. And can we spread some of these things out? No, because we've got so much of it that the inventory is clogged. Cool. Places that are good to be. Yeah. Like, I think this general plan of do kind of speedrun stuff, like this is mostly a speedrun Deathworld plan, other than the fact that this blue science here kind of supposed to be over here next to these two belts of stuff. Yeah, coal liquefaction would be better to avoid it earlier if we can. The landmines do look like they're going to hold out for long enough to be able to get a rocket up. Yeah, this other iron over here, we did leave a radar, and it's... Oh, we didn't give these bots power poles. So we went all the way over there, we put all the landmines back, we didn't actually get the iron mining out. That's pretty silly. And yeah, we've made not too many more RCUs than we needed to. We're definitely going to launch a rocket. Launching a rocket, that's nice. We're going to see how slow we were. I think we can do this again, and I think we could just find a better map that doesn't need us to build a mixed build on the other side of the map, and doesn't need us to like go through the choke points that we'd set up to expand, and yeah, doesn't need to scramble for coal liquefaction, and then we should be able to shave another hour off this, I guess. I think there was a section through the middle as well that was also just a bit of a mess. I remember bots didn't get up for about... Yeah, bots I wanted up by 3 hours, they didn't get up till 4. The mixed build I wanted online with 2 hours to go, and it only came online with, what, 40 minutes to go? So, if the mixed build wasn't in this weird awkward place where we had to drag, not even that belt, drag this red belt all the way back, and then also didn't have to had a better plan for all of this, other than, oh yeah, we're going to put beacons through here as well. There were going to be beacons through here, but we also ended up so far behind with everything else that the science was pretty much done at that point. But yeah, I think like these RCUs turned into a bit of a scramble, but I think we can... It does strike me as super viable, and I think we're going to do that in, I guess, Season 2 of Welcome to Trying to Do 100% achievements on a Deathworld. Does seem super viable to try and get all of the achievements in a kind of stable, reliable, fully automated kind of base, even if with assembler 3s, with productivity bonus, probably not with cold liquefaction. Yeah, that's fine. We went to space, we did a thing. It was what, 12.5% slower than it needed to be, but yeah, that's a thing. Sure. Now we don't have to look at the space again. Now we can go and start again and make something clean and tidy.